Shop smart, shop S-smart.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Ash.
This is my boomstick!
So hi, welcome to Binge Buddies, Deadites in Aisle 3. I'm your host, as always, Brian Dressel. With me, as always, is Matt, Zombie Dog, Return of the Jedi, Dykes. So, like, wondering what you're doing with that. That's a long joke. We also have Ryan. I like this one. Ryan Goldfinger Lutens. Am I the one not?
Is he intentionally muted?
Sorry.
Well, ruined that one.
No, Mr. Bond, I want you to die.
I expect you to die. You didn't even get the line right, man. Oh, Jesus.
Don't misquote Bond in front of a Brit.
You're doing Bond wrong.
Sorry.
Oh boy. We also don't have Joel this week. Sorry, Joel. We wish you were here. I don't know how much you wish you were.
Joel, Return of the King, do it.
There we go.
The one film that he actually would have enjoyed, and he's not even here for it.
He's not even here for it. I can tell you his review for this week. It was fine.
The funny thing is, he's not actually mentioned that, but we just know that that's what it would be.
Yeah, I know. Because I know I've watched these episodes too, so I'm aware that they are definitely better than season 2, but I also know they're not quite to the level that he liked of season 1. So they're going to go. It's fine.
Yeah,
I actually like this. I think season 3 has picked up a lot, and now I'm understanding more of what Ryan has been saying. Of you need to binge this show so you can just get past the bullshit, because then it gets better again. I don't think I could ever binge through season 2 again, though.
And especially taking as big a break as we did.
Oof.
Yeah.
This has gotten better though. No. But this is. I'm having a good time with this.
Yes.
I don't love a lot of it, but I'm enjoying all of it. Is that a fair hit? Like, it's not my favorite show ever, but it's still like I'm not regretting watching it at this point, like I was with parts of season 2, where I'm like, what are we doing here?
With these episodes, I am sort of like, I'm watching it going, I remember why I enjoyed this show when we were watching season 1 again. Like, it feels, it's not as, like, the quality's not as good as season 1, but we're getting that sort of, that really good ashness of it. Like season 2 felt very inconsistent. It was very much felt like, oh shit, we actually have a season 2. What we're going to do? I don't know. We'll do that. Well, we can't really stretch that out for much. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll just like move on to that for no reason. Then we'll go and do this. This actually seems like it's one continuous story where they've actually planned it out as well. It doesn't feel like 3 little things that are just haphazardly slapped together.
Yeah,
it just
and like
feel like it's consistent throughout.
And there's still things that I'm not like. I don't think are really working for me. I mentioned the last couple weeks, I don't really like the daughter, and I don't like the daughter. It's not that I don't like the actor or even like the character. I don't think the character fits the show. I don't think that they've done a good job making her fit the show yet. And now we're so close to the end. Like, even if she does by the end, I think it's too little too late. Because like every time we have the whole, like, is Ruby my counselor? Is Ruby a demon? I'm just like, I know where this has to go because I know the show that I'm watching. There's no chance that she's right. We all know that she's wrong. And it's like, I don't understand why we're wasting our time with it so consistently. Like, it just keeps going back to it. And now, granted, by the end of these 4 episodes that we're recording today, two for right now, 2 for next week, that's done. It's very, very much done in the rearview mirror. And I'm happy that it is. But it's like, how? Like, how does she, like, it doesn't work. Like,
It acts like it's a murder mystery where it's told you who the killer is, but it's acting like the audience doesn't know.
Yeah,
who the killer is. It's doing that sort of thing of like, ooh, but who's actually? We know that Ruby's the bad guy. We've seen her being the bad guy, and And I think that's where it kind of fails a little bit, is because you can do stuff of like, you know who the killer is, and like, and then that's, Columbo did that very successfully. But you don't, if you do that kind of story, you don't act like the audience doesn't know who the killer is. Like, and that's where it's kind of bumping a little bit, is because when we're with Ash's daughter, we're in that, it's trying to put us in the mindset of, oh, who is right? Is it Ash, or is it my counselor, Miss Previtt? And it's like, well, no, we know. We because we're also seeing the other side of that, where she's turned around to Ash and gone, ha ha, I am actually evil and I'm going to kill you. So it just... And if they did it slightly differently, I think it could work. I think it could work. It's just the presentation we end up with, the way they sort of tell that story from her perspective, it doesn't work like that, because we know that we know it's going to come. We're just waiting now for Brandy to find out that Miss Previtt is actually a demon.
It's a means to an end, because you have to. It's definitely a plot device, because you have this talk of offspring that we've laid into. So they're going this route, and you're going to have what we have in the episodes coming at the dance, and then you have Brandy, and so you have to think like, okay, let's be writers here. What can give us the most amount of danger? Okay, let's put Brandy close to evil, and let's put Ruby as Miss Previtt close to her. Let's have that relationship. So it's just a plot device that isn't necessarily used because it feels cliche in these horror genres. And so for this show to do it, it feels like they've exhausted their options. Yeah. We just have to go with it.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm just not along for that part of the ride. And like,
right.
It's too bad, because like every time it's not happening, I'm having a great time. Like, so this episode kicks off with where we left last week with what is it, Norway for up Schitt's Creek? Was that the quote?
Yeah. What's Norway for up Schitt's Creek?
And then in the start of this episode, listen, lady, I don't speak French.
Yeah. But like everything in the house, in Ruby's house with little Ash, I fucking love it. Like, it's so gross. So it is so gross. Like, and that's coming from this show, which has done a lot of gross things, but it has not had child crawling up woman and then dancing around while wearing her as a suit.
It's like Ironmonger, but Fleshmonger.
And his little bone chainsaw arm thing he's got as well. It's just so good.
That's amazing. But honestly, it's just the head popping out the neck hole. Just the head.
Multiple times.
Every time it made me laugh. And then when she did the handstand, he popped out the other end. It's like,
yep.
It's just so fucking much.
Yep. I remember like watching that at the time and just thinking, how did they sell this to that child actor's parents?
Like even Ash, like it's crossed the line for Ash. That is wrong in so many ways.
Yeah.
You're far too young to be going up there.
Oh God.
Absolutely incredible. All right, so I'm trying to jump through my notes a little bit because I'm getting ahead of myself, because like that's the only thing I want to talk about, because like that sequence is just so good. But at the same time, we have the Ash and what was her name? Did anybody catch her name?
No.
I don't know. Inga. Let's call her Inga.
Sure, Inga. Well, she's not going to make it in this episode. But we have the two of them, and then we have Kelly and Brooklyn.
Brandy.
Brandy.
I
took a stab. Kelly and Brandy fighting off Deadite Pablo still, and
Deadite Pablo finally comes to his glory.
We finally get something good with Pablo, which I like, and
I knew this was coming. I did not say shit because I knew that Pablo was going to become El Brujo Especial.
I mean, I kind of figured it was going that way with the what does he call the just naked lady? He only calls her a naked lady, right?
Yeah.
Like that kind of felt where this is going, and I like how they did it. It was fun. I'm not sure. It took a long time to get there.
Yes.
Is what I'll say. Like, it's like we all kind of knew where this was going, but I'm okay with it.
I feel it because they knew the show was ending that they had to do something. They had to make him better, and even it goes the same with Kelly too.
Kelly finally gets her moment. That's not this week, but
yeah,
she finally gets her moment, and it's good. Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, let's give these. We have to this overarching character development that we're trying to do with these characters. We have to shorten the line a little bit, and so they did. I mean, it works, but it's like we've spent all this time getting here.
Yeah.
When it could have been done in 5 minutes, as these episodes show.
I mean, in this episode, we're basically done talking about it at this point. Like there's so little in this episode, and that's fine. Like they spent all their budget on creepy kid in lady suit popping in and out of head and bottom, and then doing.
But that's like that goes back to that like the Evil Dead, Three Stooges style stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's done really well. Like he gets
well.
Is it the bowling balls where he puts
balls.
one at the bottom and one at the top?
Yeah.
Just
and rolls her in the rug.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like this episode doesn't waste any time, but it's also like you can see where all the budget went to that fight. Like that's the whole budget went to that fight for this episode. That's fine. They used it well. And then the other side of it is Pablo being stabbed in this like other world, becoming Brujo Special, which is just special Brujo, right?
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Great.
The Brujo special. It's a Brujo with like an extra spicy sauce or something.
Wait, isn't that a beer?
Listen, Cuervo Especial. I don't know if that was this episode. I think it's a later episode, but
I just liked when his uncle says it. He's like, "Isn't that a beer?" It's a good moment for Pablo. He doesn't get a lot of funny moments, but I like his whole thing. Like it's like just kind of you're just kind of waiting for it to get there. Like they're not going to kill Pablo. He's not going to go the evil version. Like we all know where it's going, so it's just kind of like, all right, go ahead. While we get back to the rest of it, like
the actor who played Pablo, he hit the gym between seasons 2 and 3.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ! Like you go back to season 1 Pablo compared to season 3 Pablo, it's like, oh, he's got some way in him or something like that. Like,
yeah, he took the note of like you could look a little more cut. Done. And he looks great. Like good for Pablo. Like
maybe that's what he did. Like for the 2-year break, he just lived at the gym.
Yeah. It's kind of like when like Camille Nanjiani went into the Eternals. It's like I'm gonna get cut for this movie. Like, you're gonna be wearing a shirt the whole time. I'm still doing it. I'm in a Marvel movie, and it's like that's kind of like Pablo right now. I mean, more power to him. I've tried to like, you know what? I'm tired of being this schlubby guy. I'm gonna get in shape. Didn't happen. I'm still the schlubby guy.
I mean, I go to the gym a lot, and even I'm like, what the? I mean, it's great when I've just finished, but where does it go?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It looks so good when I've just finished at the gym, and it's like, yeah, muscles, and it's like, where did you go?
Yeah,
you were there half an hour ago. You were there.
You drink water again. That's it.
I guess.
You need to be dehydrated. You'll look more toned.
And hallucinate more than likely.
That could be better. Have you seen the news? Just go for it.
Yeah, I guess. Fair point.
All right, so this episode ends with the bowling ball in the neck and one up Main Street boxing the kid in the suit. Sure, and then wrapping it up, and then he goes to go find. Where does he leaves to go find?
He goes to the hardware
Brandy.
store.
he goes
to find
Brandy, right? Yeah.
And then
But he goes to the
kid in
hardware store.
trunk.
Yeah, puts the kid in the trunk.
I know what this looks like.
The fact they open the trunk and the kid has eaten the whole body and is just sitting there like,
Covered in like with blood and everything on it, and it's just like.
And this is where I promise I'll stop. I will not harp on this the whole episode. Again, the Ruby stuff doesn't work because right there, the daughter bought it. She said no to Ruby and got in the car with the dad who had a bloody kid in his trunk. You clearly don't trust Ruby. So why are we going back to this? I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's kind of like this episode as well, where it does the like Pablo and Kelly kissing thing, and it's like my note for that is literally, do we actually care about this?
I went,
like, did we need this? Like, I thought we'd got to a point where their relationship was platonic, and it, I don't know, it just sort of reeked of
They don't
Well,
have
the fans want it. Well, I don't care what the fans want, to be honest.
They don't have
Like,
chemistry. Like it's
Yeah,
nothing
no, they
against
don't.
either actor. They don't like, and they do have like they have good friendship chemistry. I just don't buy them as a couple. It just doesn't
No.
land. I mean, I did like the kiss sequence, and just the second he goes, "Oh shit, I gotta help Ash." Really? Wow. Like 3 years getting here, and that's the response. Like that was good. But I almost wish they just kind of leaned in on that, like because she'd turned him down before. Like make him like, yeah, we don't have time for this. Like moving on. Like I almost kind of wish they'd gone that route, but whatever. All right, so episode 6. Getting into that. We mentioned earlier that Kelly finally has her moment. This is her episode. Kelly finally has a legit arc. And it seems like it's been happening in the background, is what this episode's trying to tell us. I'll give it to him, I guess. Like, why not? Because having her showdown with Ruby was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the T1000 of it all as well, where she shoots like literally through the eye, and then, like you see it sort of like healing back, and it's like a more grosser version of that as well, like the eyeball.
And then that she crawls towards the camera, and the camera goes through.
Yeah, that was such a good shot. That
It was
like
cool.
the camera going through the hole as well, and then when it starts to heal up as well, you see that the eyeball literally starts to like go.
Yep. Like I like that stuff. But I also like them fighting. Like it was a good fight. Like the fact that Kelly thinks she could do it was a little ridiculous. But
Yeah, I did wonder that the logic on that. It's like Ruby is an actual demon who's immortal, and you think you're going to take it down with a shotgun?
her problem was very comic booky. She monologued. Had she just gone and stabbed her after she shot her in the head, she won.
Yeah.
That was it. Get her while she's regenerating. You won. But you had to let her know that you're the one who beat her. Like, you sowed your own oats there. Like, sorry. Bye-bye. Did anyone else have that moment of like when they're like, oh, she's going to lose?
It's
like
when she took the knife, like, you know, it's like, and she flipped it over.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't, she's going to lunge and it's going to, she don't see it.
Yeah. Like, it's like, oh, huh. Like,
Because
there's no way
that battle you could prolong. Like, you could have these two girls go at it forever, especially with how well we've gotten to this point with Kelly to have her moment, you know. And it's as much the last episode when she uses the knife to look up the address. She goes, "All right, Ruby, I'm done being fucked with," or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, here we are. And it's like you want more. But then it ends, and you're like, okay, I see this as a justified end because you know it's not going to be the end. So where are they going to take her? So it's like, okay, we've actually figured out how to write a show.
Yeah. And like, as she's, getting stabbed in the chest and dying and everything, even my notes are like, well, bye for now. Like, it's not. Like,
but it's not for now. Like, she's still constant.
Yeah. But even that, like, the show's shown its cards well enough to know that, like, she's got enough plot armor that even if she's dead, she's not leaving the show. Like, I know she's not going anywhere. And then how long until we get the reveal that she's still dead but alive, like in the afterworld thing? Like, it's pretty quick.
It's the same episode because she's the vessel for Kaya.
No, that's the actor still having a job. But I meant, like, when do we find out in the other side of the portal? Is that this
it's
episode?
a couple of episodes, I think. I think it's not the next episode, the episode after that one.
When the Knights of Samaria guy comes back.
Yeah.
They're already back. They come back in this episode.
No, the dead guy.
The original adult.
When Brandy's in the Netherworld.
When they're in the rift.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't
the
remember.
Upside Down.
Yeah. I couldn't remember when they actually reveal that Kelly's like behind that.
I was trying to remember if it's in the next episode, but that's just pretty much all the data.
No, it's the one after that. Because it's after Brandy's died.
Yeah.
And but no, I liked the sort of the flip of the who is the vessel as well, because we've been sort of like saying the whole time going, well, Brandy is going to be the vessel, like that's who she's talking about as the vessel, but then it ends up being Kelly, and it's like, oh, that you know what,
it works.
You did a good job with that show. Like I didn't see that one coming.
I did have that as soon as she showed up to fight. I'm like, if she loses, she's the vessel. Like that's where that's going. Like that's even in my notes. Like if she loses this, she's I don't remember how I wrote it, but it's fine. I was like, I can pull up my exact thing. Let me do it. No. But it was still like, it was a good fight. And it was like, it was fun. It was fun seeing like Ruby kind of be disappointed that she has to kill Kelly. Like, even like she's standing over a dead body. Like, I hate you the least. And it's like, oh, I guess that's a compliment.
Also kind of feels like that Ruby wanted Kelly to
like
join her, like in some way.
Over.
Like, you know, like oh, this one has actually got something to her. I think she would be quite good. And I think the disappointment is I couldn't turn her. And I get the feeling that like she's met people like this before and she's been able to turn them to her side. And like the disappointment is, oh, I failed to turn this person. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
Well, and just to continue off that too, is we've seen the dynamic between these two, and there's the payoff of that as well, because you know from season 2 they were buddy,
Yeah,
and now you have this ultimate culmination. So it's I think there's a layer of depth there that they didn't think that they were adding, but it was added anyway because you've seen the arc of being close, and now they are enemies. So that is it's culmination of 3 seasons essentially that makes sense. So
it's like full circle as well because they started as enemies, then they became allies, and then now they're back to enemies
in a worse way.
In a worse way because it's like this is like Ruby, who has seen what could happen to her if she does quote unquote turn good as well. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
She's like Uber Ruby.
Uber Jason.
Uber Ruby.
Oh, they'd be friends. I
think Jason would try and kill her. Then when he figures out he can't, he'd just like do that weird sort of like look and be like, oh.
When Jason realizes he could kill her over and over and over, they'd be friends.
Well,
yeah.
It's great because, Ruby or Kelly throws the grenade, and just when she is sitting there talking to her and just putting herself back together. I mean, I say that because it's very reminiscent of Jason.
Yep.
She's just sitting there taunting her, and that just makes the fight that it adds more layers to the fight.
Yet again, grab the knife, stab her. You win. She doesn't have legs. She's literally putting them on. Like, stabby, get to it, man.
I did think the same thing, but then there was another part I'm thinking, yeah, but she has got her ankle really fucked up, and it's...
Oh, yeah. But still, it's do or die. Literally die, as she finds out.
Because I think it's like, I think she stupidly thought that the grenade would finish her off. And then it's like, she's sort of like, she's out of it. She's properly like knackered by this point as well. Because it's not just the ankle that's fucked. Like it's,
she did just have to listen
she's been beaten. Yeah. Because she tried to go hand to hand with her as well, which that was stupid.
And not a great plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Ash a little bit because
that's the area.
Because the Knights are back to die, like clearly to die.
Dude,
like
so good.
What I love as well is like how Ruby referred to them like what do you call them, like chuckle fucks or morons or something like that, and then it's like, oh, they are actually just fucking idiots.
They're so dumb. Like they're so dumb, and like. But I'm still okay with it. Like when they show up to the front door and they all just kneel as soon as they see him, like, oh, God, more of you.
More cannon fodder.
But even beyond that, like the fact that like this starts with like, okay, so Ash and his daughter are seeing eye to eye a little bit. They go back to his house, which still has blood all over the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Great. And she toasts Pop-Tarts for him, and he's like, this is way better toasted. It's like,
I love that bit. I love it because, like, that to me says he's never toasted a Pop-Tart.
No,
ever.
he clearly hasn't. Like
never. He's just opened the bucket and gone, "Hey, that's nice."
But here's the thing: it's not that he's never even toasted it. It's a Pop-Tart, like pop out of a toaster.
Right.
He's never even put that together. He never thought there were things that could be toasted.
Do you think he's ever seen the advert where they actually put them in the toaster and they pop out?
I'm sure it just goes right over his head. Like, that's a weird way to serve Pop-Tarts.
Why are you firing your Pop-Tarts out of a rectangular device? I don't understand. Just eat them.
I just like it's. I think it's the next episode where they're like, "I'll get you another Pop-Tart, toasted like last time."
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to be really harsh on this show when it has moments like that because it's just so good.
And I love those moments between Ash and Brandy. Like,
yeah,
those moments work for me. Really, really work as well. Like, it's a shame that we go back to the Ruby's right kind of again. I mean, I like Ruby's plan. Like, that would work. But the problem is she starts to believe it before that happens.
I'll get to why I don't like Ruby's plan. Is the next episode where Ashy Slashy goes super slashy? Yeah, in that one where I'm like great episode, nice and crazy, but the switch doesn't work for me, which is crucial for Ruby's plan. So it's like I'm okay with it, but it's just very written. So be it. We'll get to that next week. But the Knights coming back, it does have that sort of vibe of like the campers in season 1 of like, oh, you're here to die. Like that's the whole reason there's so like, why would there be so many of you? Like I know this show doesn't have the budget for a full blown war sequence, so you're all toast.
Like Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, like Pop-Tarts. But I like the way that it's handled. Like I like that like they ask Ash about like, well, we sent somebody to come see you and we never saw him again. Like, oh yeah, he's dead. Oh, and then there's another guy we sent too. It's like, oh yeah, he met my dad. He's dead. And it's not like Ash is afraid of telling them like, oh yeah, these people that you sent, like, oh, sorry, my dad might have like, oh no, he had a run-in with my 76-year-old dad. He's dead. Just even take him to like the basement to go see him. Like, there's your boy right there. Jesus.
I do love the way it's just like, there he is, just at the skeleton. Does it still have a can of Spam in its hand at that point as well? The skeleton, yeah.
Like Ash is so desensitized to people dying, it's just insane. He's like, yep, there he is. Good luck. And then, of course, like I did enjoy them. So they opened the portal, the rift, or whatever they're calling it, which is very, very like Lazarus Pit MacGuffin-y.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, sure, that's what we're doing. But I'm okay with it, and I like they're like, all right, well, you're the chosen one. You need to go through it. Well, if I'm the chosen one and I die, doesn't that ruin everything? Shouldn't one of you go through? And then that, like, oh, I didn't expect that to work. And just the guy goes through and just immediately comes back out. And just the tension in the room is just so great because you don't know what's coming. You know it didn't go well. Like you can guess that much. But I have no idea. Because like we see that world. What turned him into that? No idea. But
maybe they're like the sort of like the dark cloud thing grabbed him and that's what it does with them. Like when it drags them down, instead of it eating them, it turns them into those kind of...
It could be, yeah.
Those kind of like demon spawn things, and then because it was sending him back through, it was like, well, let's keep your human form. Or maybe it needs a human form to survive in our world.
Right.
Maybe. My wife's theory was that it was when you get grabbed by those shadow things, you get turned into a Deadite. Like that's how your soul can be taken, so you can be a Deadite now. That was her guess, but I don't know. And I'm sort of fine with it not having a clear-cut answer. I think it'd be kind of worse if they did.
Yeah, we don't need to know. We just know that bad shit happens.
Kelly's still there, so we might get an answer to that because I could see them going that route, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get Dalton back again because it feels like they kept around just to be red-shirted again. It's like, seriously? Okay.
Go for the trifecta.
Why not? Make it a hat trick.
Maybe we'll get Deadite Dalton in the Upside Down.
I mean, maybe. Why not? Who knows?
What's great though is it's not traditional Deadite. Like this is grotesque, and it really puts a different spin on it because as I'm saying,
like Henrietta from the second one,
right?
That over the top stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, but what's great though is that right before this is we have the explanation when they're trying to talk about rifts. And I saw this because I'm trying to find my next quote because mine was taken with the Pop-Tarts. But they referenced what this rift is because Ash's like, nope, I've done rifts. It was like, no, this is different. This is between the living and the dead. So it's, I don't know. It's interesting to see that this is a different entire type of interpretation where you're not being possessed, you're turned into something.
I did like that when they did the I've done rifts. We got a little bit of Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Army of Darkness, sorry.
You're nailing it today.
You know, I try. Brooklyn, Army of the Dead.
I mean, the Army of the Dead was in the Army of Darkness, so you know. That's what they called the skeletons, so you know.
That's true, yeah. So I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Where are we at? So we put him in the basement. The dude comes crawling out or flying out, and he turns into I don't know, what do you want to call it? Like it's like he can absorb people. Like it's kind of like
it's like the Thing, but not the Thing.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't want to ruin things for upcoming movies, but like we have a similar thing that comes up later. But it's not that either. And you also have like the practicality of like the physical costume that whoever stunt guy is wearing it, of having the one head that's clearly just a puppet that just goes chomp 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 chomp. Like that's it's brilliant, man. Like I loved watching that thing move around and them having no idea how to fight it. Like that was great.
But letting Pablo fight it.
Yeah, because you kind of had to at that point.
Right.
Like someone needs to know how to beat this thing. He's like, even the moment where like he puts his hand on the one knight's head and then just pulls the whole head off and it's still alive and just it cuts to Ash like, oh, you can't even just kill the guy.
And then he's using his like head and like the spinal column and the head as like a like a mace, just like
It is a truly grotesque monster action sequence. But again, just like last week or the episode before this one with the baby and the lady, like this is kind of what I sign up for when I want to watch an Evil Dead show.
Yeah.
And they do a good job with it. Like I read that whole thing with the showrunner back when like he didn't want to lose the flavor of the show when he took over, and like he's done a good job of that.
Yeah.
Story has been fine. I don't hate it, but I'm also not loving it.
New story.
I mean, everything's better than season 2. I did not enjoy season 2. But
I don't know. Season two had more Lee Majors, so I think the Lee Majors percentage is better in season 2.
I'll give you that. Like,
but
and
the
Ted
Lee
Raimi.
Majors we got makes us.
Well, we got too much Ted Raimi. They overused the Ted Raimi, but like I agree. Yes, having Ted was great. But even Lee Majors, I like the Lee Majors we got in this season more than I did the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, true. That was like Ghost Lee Majors was great.
He was way better.
Like, both, dumbass. I got nothing.
the second grab is what gets me. Good stuff. What have we missed in these? I'm sure we've missed something.
Nothing. It's good that the storytelling has even gotten to a point where you can delineate like side quests, because that's essentially where we're at in mid-season is the side quests, but they're side quests that have relevance, and it's not 14 different side quests. Is you're going over here and we're doing here. So you got Kelly. I froze.
Yeah, you did.
Got Kelly versus Ruby, and then you've got. I did. You got Kelly versus Ruby, and then you've got Ash taking the Knights of Marius. So it works.
Yeah, it works.
You like how I did that? I knew.
You're still out of sync with yourself. It's
funny, I think you are as well. I think there's a delay now.
It's fine. We're fine.
It's funnier that you're out of sync.
It's like the internet's like, fuck you for calling me out.
Yeah. I'll show you who's boss. The internet is boss. We all know the internet is boss. No, I like all that. I'm trying to think. The only thing we did not mention is that Kelly comes back at the end of the episode as fake Kelly, Kaya. Yeah. And Ash is unaware as of yet, which is, I'm okay with it.
Well, she gives him the dagger as well, so it's kind of like, I succeeded. So it's one way of like him not realizing that as well. It's like, because why would the demon give him the weapon that he needs to kill Ruby? And
it's a new move. We haven't seen Ruby pull this before. We haven't seen Deadites pull like this sort of thing. Like we've seen them pull like fake outs of "I'm fine now, just let me out," and then "Marr!" But like this one is it's a new move, and like I'm interested by the character of Kaya, but like I don't want to go like we're nearing the end of this thing, so I don't want to keep harping on it. But like I feel like it's another one of those things like Candy Bar that this should have been mentioned way long ago. Yeah. Like it's too late for these sorts of reveals
to show a Kaya. Yeah.
Let it happen. But I like the reveal. Like the Dark Ones are coming. The Dark Ones are pissed at Ruby. Like, oh, this is great. Like I'm into all this.
And you know how they diffuse this whole tension with the knife at the very, very end with Kaya? What's that smell? Pop-Tarts. Make sure to put it in the oven. His back is turned, telling Brandy this, and she's coming at him with the knife. Pop-Tarts.
I do like this show. All right. I've already asked what did we miss, and we got basically nothing. So are we ready for quotes? A bit of a shorter episode today. I'm okay with that.
Yep. Well, there's 3 of us.
I guess that's true. Joel is missed.
There's also like not a lot to really talk about because like the best bits are like these sort of action-y sequences, and you can only talk about them so much, like without just basically explaining what happens in it. And to be honest, if you're listening to this podcast, why have you not watched the episode that we're talking about?
Right.
I mean, I guess
that pieces.
I did have a clip queued up, but I don't think we need to watch it. It's just, we're good.
Nah.
We're good. We'll watch one next week. I'll get one next week. It'll be fine. All right, So Matt, why don't you take us off for quotes? I'm sorry, no, Ryan, because Ryan, I already accidentally took one of your quotes. Why don't you go first?
Okay. I'm just doing one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the start of Baby Proof, and the baby is smashing into the door, and the baby's like, "Here I come!" And Ash goes, "Whoa!" And he turns to the foreign lady and goes, "Okay, listen, Ricola."
I missed that one.
We got to catch that kid. That's it.
Ash is the worst. Listen, Ricola. It's good. Okay. I have a bunch from this first episode. Like, I really liked this first one, but I'm trying to think of like. I really like. I'm not gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do 2 because one's not a quote. I wanted to do just a little of like the kid when he's like punching through the lady. Like his little yas just made me laugh every time. But it's not really a quote. But that was like I want it to be, but it's not. So I guess if I had to pick the quote, it's gonna be the head popping out of the lady and just cutting Ash like. Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Yeah.
Which coming from Ash as well.
That's saying something. The kid's just so happy to pop out. Just, ha! All right, Matt, you get 2.
Nobody screws Ashley J. Williams like Ashley J. Huh. That sounded so much better in my head. And then... Good. For the next episode, watch your steps, because your compadre sure didn't. There's your boy. Poor Gary. At least he died battling evil. Actually, he picked a fight with my 75-year-old dad.
He's just such a dick. I'm trying, like, the quote that I had, I don't really want to use anymore, but like the ones that I got off my AI app, I don't remember being in this episode at all, but I still want to say them because they're still funny. I mean, they could be. They could have been from this episode. Who knows? Was this in the episode? Oh, no, this one was. No, okay, no, I remember this one. It's when Pablo's like reading his thing and Ash goes, "You had to pick today to learn a new language?"
Yeah.
That was good.
I had that one.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that one. But I had like is this in the episode? "Hey, evil, why don't you eat my butt"? Is that in this episode?
I don't have it written down. Maybe it's one of those ones like when the fight's happening, it's just like one of the things that gets shouted out there.
Oh, that could be. Google AI, man. It sucks. Like, That's all I got. Why is AI taking over? It's so shitty. Sorry, go ahead, Ryan. I'm going on an AI tangent.
So when we started talking about the Pop-Tarts, I knew that it was probably going to be taken. I was like, okay, I got to remember where this, and of course I forgot, but I'm just going to reference it because it's not a direct quote, and then I'll tell you my quote. But there's a part where they're talking about keeping Brandy alive, and he goes, we got to make sure she's alive. She's the best cook in this house. In reference to the Pop-Tarts, but I don't know the correct quote, so I probably butchered it. So back to what Brian was saying when they're in there, and Marcus is deciding to sacrifice himself, and he goes, "Whatever comes next, I promise Gary's death will not be in vain." And Ash goes, "Oh, Power Ranger, tone it down, man."
I did like that one. I did like as well when he opens the door and all the knights kneel down and he goes, "Do you guys get discounts on knee pads?"
And that's what's great about this season is we're getting into multiple good quotes. Like
Yeah.
like in the car when they're talking about we're here to serve, and he goes, "Whoa, hold on, hold on there, Kimasabi. This compadre's already got a Tonto." Something along those lines.
I like it as well when Brandy says to him, "Sounds like someone's hidden from the cops before," and I was just like, I don't have to answer that.
But it's good. We're getting back to Lionel-rama.
And it feels, not that season 2 didn't feel like Ash, but this feels more like Ash.
Yeah.
It's working definitely.
And there's some great like Evil Dead kind of humor that's going in there, like in the first episode where he's fighting the thing and like the kid, and then he's like he's sort of like trying to creep up on it and be like, "Come on, we should play. Let's have a play and everything." And then like the speak and spell like hits him in the face.
Yeah,
and
that was almost my quote.
like, F you.
Yeah. Or
even like his like holding the shotgun of like, it's a candy dispenser. Come look in the dark hole.
Again, this feels like a sequel to season 1, not what season 2 did.
Yeah.
Season 2, I felt, tried to be more serious with the darkness, and tried to overload it with too much.
Well, and it did that
evil.
like Don't Breathe 2, Megan 2 sort of like the bad guy is now a good guy. It's like this worked in Terminator 2, end of list. Like it worked once. Once. Like that's all you get. And like, the good Ruby didn't work for, I don't think, any of us.
No.
But, we don't need to keep harping on season 2. It's clear we don't like it. But we're back to enjoying the show again. I just don't like the Ruby as a counselor stuff. Tune in next week where we get to really dive into that, because the next episode is all that.
It's so much fun. It's one of the top rated on IMDb.
Why wouldn't it be? Like, I hate the Ruby counselor stuff, but man, if we've been wanting to have
there's some good chainsaw action there for you, Brian.
Crap. Yeah,
were you like Ruby when she was getting chainsawed at that chainsaw action?
Like Psycho Sawboy is going to turn back to Chainsaw Enthusiast next week for sure, because they give it to me. Like I get the good stuff next week. Yeah. All right, I'm still on the train of not really doing plugs because I don't. Here's the real question: have plugs ever worked in a podcast? Have you ever listened to the end of a podcast and went, "I'm gonna go listen to that guy's show"? Because I'm guessing no. And if you have, you're a liar. And if you
I did. It worked with me when I was listening to the Venture Brothers podcast, and you started mentioning about 88. I was like, I like these guys. I'm gonna listen to their other podcast.
Were we already talking at that point or no?
No.
Okay, then
because we started talking after I started listening to 88 because it was the Bullet episode that got me to reach out to you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All in the history's book. Is that the words? I'm doing.
It's a story for the ages.
Yeah, podcasting ages. All right, I'm gonna go have a stroke, and so apparently my mouth and brain aren't working together anymore. And I'll see you next week.
Make sure you clean up afterwards.
Different kind of stroke.
Yeah.